Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunners. Tried to do the other stream and for some reason my cord must have got loose some and disconnected the power to my TV and console, which sucked. So I've tried to do it again, hopefully it stays good this time. Um, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, we're in beautiful British Columbia. You know, another Canadian map, because I'm Canadian. Plus, it's season 10, so we're checking it out. And this map is on multiplayer. So I'm gonna go up to 2 hours and then ending the stream. Alright, well no vehicles from just standpoint. There is a watchtower right here though. I do not remember how to play this game. Oh, there we go. Alright, well, I'll take this bad boy. Interior changes on this? Nope. Okay, so this is the road. So hopefully the speed, or the speed signs are in kilometers because that's what it is in Canada. I never did check that in the Ontario map. Alright, definitely BC Hills, I'll tell you what. But I'm more fascinated in the big BC trees. We have, in BC, there is massive trees. I mean, massive. The Pacific, that truck, yeah, that was built here. Oh, roadblock, huh? Yeah, I can accept it. But, oh, did they fix this? Can I not do this no more? Nope, they didn't fix it. Oh, what's the point of having an off-road truck off-roading? Right? So, I could spend the time to fix it. I have no idea where any of the supplies is to fix it, but we just slowly drive over the guardrail here with the tank. I'm gonna have to winch. Oh wait, isn't there? Yeah, I was gonna say there's an area over here. If I could just turn my wheels off this. Yeah, the guardrail ends like right about over here. And just like that, we didn't have to fix anything on the road, which is good because I have to go get supplies and get a whole nother truck. And my goal is to just kind of find the two trucks in this game. Oh wow, yep, this road washed out completely. It's okay, we're literally in a tank. That's why I picked this as a scout. I have a lot of scout vehicles I like, but I think a lot of them are on different maps currently. So we're just gonna use a tank on this map, and it should be good. Pretty good in fuel too. I have it set so it's not too much fuel burning. I mean, it's got a big tank. Nice little water area. No, I have it waypoint to a watchtower. Oh. There's a place with a lot of vehicles. Oh, is that the trail to the... Yep, that'd be the trail. Let's back up. Stick trail. So I do have a rule: if anyone joins, you have to have a mic. So if any random people join off the stream, you know, like who are not watching the stream, then yeah, if I'll ask them if they have a mic. If they don't have a mic, then well, I'll kick them because it's hard to play this game when when people don't have a mic because you can't correspond easily, and I don't want to sit there and text. I waste time. All right, so this thing is not rated for water, but I mean this isn't bad. Engine is in the back, so I do got to be careful. But I mean, this thing is a beast. 8 wheels, they're all pretty close to each other. The only gap really is in between. But as long as it keeps climbing, I don't break anything major, this baby will go anywhere. As long as I don't tip over too. And it can't go in water, but if it comes to just mud, then I can go pretty far. on, you can rock climb. You got three axles on. There you go. All right, parking brake on. We have. Oh, that opened up a tremendous amount of space. All right, so here's where we came from on this road. There is another sketchy looking road that goes around. There's an upgrade here which has to be for one of the trucks. I do not see. Oh, you got a Duncan. Oh, it's the Duncan. We're in Duncan Bay. Yeah. I guess that just means you can get across. Oh wait, there's a truck. Oh, I think that's one of the. Oh wait, White Western Star. No, that's not the new truck. No, that's the one we have. So we can get another White Western Star. I don't know if it's one we can own or not, but it is a vehicle. Some swampy looking area over there. There is another watchtower. Probably hit this one up here. It did open up a lot of spots. And then looks like we have train carts over here, but nothing that we can do. So, I'm gonna head, I think, well, this is a trail, right? So if I just head back down this road right here, and then this is considered a trail, and then we'll just head between the trees, try not to flood the machine, and yeah, we'll go that way. And we should be able to, I don't know if we have the turning radius, but I mean, so we have burnt like 30 liters, but I got fuel on the top, so we're good. If we find any fuel station, then we'll know. He's not the best at turning, but it's good. Alright, back down to this section. And mostly just flat, I think, unless those hills that I saw I pinpoint were a lot worse. I could have picked any other vehicle, but this is just a nice little scout vehicle. It's got the autonomous winch on it, or the autonomous winch, you know, the one you can use without the battery power, so when your vehicle's not running. So, it's nice. It's obviously, I wish it was amphibious. That would be nice. It's supposed to be an amphibious tank, but it's not. It'd be great. Go everywhere, but with how good it is with the all-wheel drive and diff lock, how nice it is, how like close wheels are, you know, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously the steering is terrible and all that, but I mean, pretty good in feel. I can pull stuff with it if I use the winch, so it's not too bad. As long as I'm not going through deep water and too slanted of an incline, you know, like side to side, I won't tip over, then I'm good. Then this thing will go anywhere until it runs out of fuel. Which is why I have the jerry cans on the back. And I could have got a fuel trailer put on the back with a crane, had it hooked to the roof. I've seen people do that, but you know, frankly, that doesn't seem realistic enough. That's a lot of weight on the pressure roof. I know it's a tank, but I mean, you tip over and you puncture that, you know, bad. Where these are at least inside of a cage, so at least if you put pressure on them, you have some leverage. And I got boxes and stuff. Yeah, well, we're going through the swamp. This isn't bad. Feels like you're going through a war, though. Swamp areas with a tank. Yep. This thing isn't even camouflage. This is just a crocodile skin. I think that's the border over there, like, of the map. There's many roads to go. Big pipeline. There's a building out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, is this a warehouse I gotta pick stuff up from eventually? Oh man, I better make sure all my trucks have mud tires, because that's gonna be fun. I like how all the overpowered vehicles through mud that aren't mods, or that aren't mods, don't have mud tires. Oh, what is this place? Probably a place I gotta build. Oh wait, where I gotta goes left? Oh, the watch. Oh, the watchtower is right there. Okay. I mean, the road is up ahead, but this is an off-road vehicle, so do we really need the road? I mean, we can have a base road, but I mean, this is doing pretty good on its own. Yeah, I thought there was gonna be a tree here somewhere. I couldn't see the tree, so that is what first person's for. Oh, I see. The tank has become tree climber. We need to squeeze through this gap over here, and then somehow back the tank up and turn it all the way to the right. And we know the steering on this thing is, yeah, it's bearable, I guess you can say. Do that. Just grind the paint against the rocks. It's okay. I thought I watched the front section open up. Yeah, it does. It bounces. I thought it did that. I wonder if I can open that. Come on. Come on. Might have to winch. Get the other axle on. There we go. And there we go. Is anything open on this? No, okay. That's weird. Alright, so... well, there is a nice water area. So there is a massive swamp marsh area. So this is an area I think would probably be constructed. No idea. This is all a pipe. Yeah, this is all a pipe. There's another road going up here. That's all I can see there. And then there is, I think I could try to find a way to get up here and get this one. We're gonna try to at least. Now, was there actual? Oh, there is an actual road to get up here. I figured, because I mean, it's a watchtower. Obviously, you gotta be able to get up here somehow. I just didn't clue in how. You know, just back and forth a little bit. All right, back to the swamp. I don't know how much of the map is a swamp, but it's a nice part of the map. Like, it's definitely good for off-roading. If you want to test, like, you know, your trucks and stuff, it'd probably be pretty cool. Just if you were hanging out with a friend with a scout truck of any choice, if it's a mod or not. Or you could brag that you have the upgrades because you've been playing longer and they don't. Good times, good times. Alright, so we got what? 500 meters to go? Okay. I haven't seen any speed zones. I mean, how are you gonna speed through all the mud? Is a good question, but alright, yeah, this is a giant pipe. I thought it was, I couldn't tell if it was a railroad track or a pipe by the look of it, but I saw a pipe when I was over there. So like, oh, this is probably just a pipe. You know, either an oil pipe, water pipe, could be a natural gas pipe, but I'm assuming it's oil because it looks like there's a refinery up there. That's what those stacks are for. Usually, you know, if you go by a city or backside of a city, you see like those stacks on fire. It's burning off fuel or old oil or whatever. Anything that can't be used. I mean, the water is kind of deep, but like not deep enough. The engine's screaming at me. Or at least the game's not screaming at me that it's too deep. This is pretty doable. Pretty nice. It'd be very rocky though. I thought that was a... that is a bridge. Looks like a sideway bridge, but there is indeed a bridge here. Oh, that leads to the road. Oh, I should take the road up. Might be a little safer. Oh wait, it's only 100 meters. Wait. We're right next to it the whole time. Oh no, that's my waypoint there to the half point. No, never mind. We're gonna take the road. Let's be safe. The tank isn't as skinny as you think. Okay, so there's a sideways bridge that you can use, and then here's a bridge that I'm gonna guess, yeah, it needs to be built. We'll accept this mission, but we're not gonna track it. That way, drilling station bridge. Oh. Is the drilling station that way, yeah? Yeah, the drilling station's behind me. You can go pretty fast up this. I mean, it's not too bad of ground. I mean, it's bouncy, but you know, 5 gear or 5th gear in this thing is fast for it, but I mean, it's not a fast vehicle. So fifth gear is just kind of like a putting gear. Just shove it in fifth and just bounce up everything. And there should be a mud road to the right. I'm hoping. Right? I'm thinking. Or maybe you do have to go climbing. Okay, well, let's back it up. I saw a nice open spot that could be useful. My turning in this thing is terrible. But this is the section I saw. We're just gonna smash it. It's okay, it's strong metal. And then it's only, yeah, 80 meters. Oh, I didn't even see the tower. All I could see was the trees, and I didn't realize that the tower frame was standing here the whole time. Climb over. Nice. Oh, come on. Watchtower open. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so I'm turned around. Ah, this is the area we're trying to open. Yeah, I didn't expect to see very much. Actually see a part of the station, which is good. So I think we'll go down by the drilling station, and then we'll head towards this. And then there's a mission called Off the Tracks. That is an intriguing mission, is it not? Wow, this is a big map. Okay. Well, we'll go down and then around. Actually, hold on. Yeah, don't fall. Yeah, because I don't have an exact road to get there, and I'd be going all the way around anyway, so might as well just follow the path I have. Alright, well, we're gonna try to not to tip over, but I'm gonna turn and take a shortcut instead of trying to drive all the way back to the road. And we're here. I mean, we made it to the road, which was kind of the idea, but we didn't have to turn around, go all the way back down to the bushes that we went through. We're just going straight down the hill. And that was just pretty much just a straight muddy path to get here. Put it in 5, and yeah, we just kind of the tank will do tank things, I guess. It'll just drive through the mud. Can I drive through this? No problem. Oh, bogged down. Put it in first. Like nothing. Oh, now we're all in 4th. The water, the water pushing against the vehicle. Less traction. Back in 5th. Down to our 100 liters of fuel. Small little parking lot. Nice. Some tanks out here. Crude oil. Oh, yeah, crude oil. So these are oil pipes then. Ah, end of the road, okay. Well, maybe if you're in a city vehicle. But when you have off-road trucks, which is what this game is about, off-roading and hauling, you just go around it. Alright, back in 5th, and we're just going to, well, go as fast as we can. Oh, there's a giant fuel tanker. I think that's either fuel or oil, but I'm pretty sure that one's the fuel one. Now there's a mission here. Ah, service, yeah. This is the road? Yeah, this is the road down here, okay. Wasn't sure at first. Like I said, I haven't been on this map. This is the first time. It's really nice. Feels weird driving a tank through it, though, I will admit. Didn't expect that one. Oh, so this is a water crossing. No bridges or anything, just good old mud. Oh, there's a tower, which we are getting closer, I believe. Okay, so the trail does keep going this way. And I see a train track. But I don't see a way up. Maybe I do. Oh, we'll get to see off the tracks. Which obviously means there's a train, because if it's off the tracks, it has to be a train, because the trucks don't take the track unless they make a track truck for the, you know, like a service rail, or the service truck for the rail. But I don't think they have that in this game. That'd be a cool feature, though. Now I'm a train. I'm not even steering. I'm literally just holding down the gas pedal. Well, I see the carts. I don't see the engine, though. Which I guess is a good sign, because that would be, you know, you have chemicals and stuff leaking out of the train. No idea where the trail is, but we're just gonna go up. I don't know if I can get up this way either. I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, because that's not the pathway. Okay. We'll put this back and we'll go around. No, actually, you know what? We'll, yeah, we'll go up the river. Alright, we're gonna go around, because probably drive up the water area. Oh, in case anyone wondering, I will be continuing doing the farming series if, as long as my friend also wants to keep doing it, because I do enjoy the hard mode that we're doing. We're thinking about putting Precision DLC on and a couple other things, you know, really give it a good experience. But, yeah, it's doing pretty good. I don't know if he wants to do the roleplay. I keep asking him. He says he likes the idea, but he doesn't know if he has time, so, you know. Yeah. Alright. Down the sketchy pathway we go, which I guess isn't a pathway, nor should be a road, I think, to drive on. Alright. Who knew the one pathway I would have to take would be water? The one weakness of this vehicle. That and hills. Well, there's a road going up here. I just noticed that there's a road right next to me. Oh, put in first. The water is getting deep here. The water is getting deep. Why won't it drive? Probably like a little like drop right there. Alright, we'll take you out of the water. Oh, we should refuel you. I have 120 liters until you are out of fuel. I should have filled up at the fuel trailer that we saw. So there must be a road to get up here somewhere, because there's no other road on the other side. Oh yeah, there's a road right here. The one road. Come on. There we go. Up the hill. This definitely feels like BC. All these awesome off-road areas. And I know this is for this because there's no other trail. But I mean, if I run out of fuel in this thing, I'll just leave it where it is and grab another truck at the garage. I'm gonna try not doing any more recovering, just, you know, try to be more realistic. So if I run out of fuel, I run out of fuel. And we'll just skip a couple days or whatever, and well, skipping days doesn't actually change the day, it just makes it a different time of day. Sometimes I wish you could get out of the vehicle in this game. There is just like, there is a road I can take. Okay. I guess I'll take your road, game. I don't want to. But I mean, I don't have much of a choice, do I? Game's like, nope. Because look, it was literally right here. Suspension's quite bouncy on this. Which I mean is good, but I mean, that means when it's gone, I'll have no suspension. And there's the watchtower. There's so many on this, just this one map alone. Kick it into speed gear. Well, I almost got a little bit of height there. Watchtower has been open, and I didn't see any objectives pop up. There's that train car I saw over there. It's blue. Which, you know, couldn't tell what color it was because it didn't show. I'm gonna try to head to the service hub so I can fill up. We're gonna head here, here. We're gonna try to get there at least. Oh wait, does that mean I got to? Yeah, there is no other road. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back down and around. Yeah, that's death if I go down that. We're gonna try not to send this to the abyss. I do have a spare tire if I blow my tire, but the goal is not to blow any tires. But you never know. Oh. Yeah, that was not in my plan, believe it or not. I didn't plan on wanting to launch it from space. What? We're down. Is this guy joined yet? No. Alright. We're just gonna bring this all the way back down. You know what? Let's put it into daytime. 6 in the morning. Wow, that is impressive. We gotta make it to the service hub because I believe, or some of them, you go in and it repairs you, which is good. You know, give you all those repair stuff, and then it gives you fuel. Sometimes it gives you fuel, so I'm hoping it's got fuel in it. If I looked at the symbol, no, it's just service. There's not a fuel symbol for it. This guy still hasn't joined. It doesn't say he's joining the garage. And again, it is a different map. And you don't have to have these seasons for you to play it. Like, you don't have to buy a single DLC in this game. If you have a friend who's got the DLCs, it takes a little bit longer to join because your game's obviously used to it. But yeah. Okay, so he's here, so I'm gonna ask him if he's got Mike. And I'm gonna kill the engine to not waste all my fuel because I kinda need it. Just kind of, you know. It says please wait. I'm gonna go and talk to him. It's funny. He asked me the same thing. Like, right when I was about to send a message, he said me the same thing. Okay. Join the party. Alright, so well, I'm joining the party. Get this going. Try not to drown the tank again.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
That was so funny because I was literally asking you the same thing.
That's all I text people, is all I ask them is, hey, got a mic? And if they don't...
Oh, I always have a mic. I'm
Yeah.
a small YouTuber, and I was saying, like, if anyone joins, I'm gonna ask them if they have a mic, because it's really annoying to correspond with people if they don't have a mic.
Yeah. That's why I think the first thing I asked is, like, I'd rather know.
Yeah.
I normally only ask if they have a mic if they have English in their language thing.
Oh, I'm Canadian, so you don't have to worry about me speaking any language. Which is perfect, Canadian map.
Yeah.
I've been here.
I
believe. Obviously, the map doesn't actually show what this is supposed to be, but I believe we've driven by or through Duncan.
Oh, yeah. So what should I do?
I'm just exploring, because, I'll explain some. I'm kind of a legend at this game. The devs have given me it 3 weeks early before it came out, so I've been playing this game a lot. I got all the trials done. So at this point, honestly, I'm not really doing any task. I'm just kind of exploring the map, trying to look for the 2 trucks without having spoilers, because when it's a Canadian map, I really take it in, right? So I'm just kind of driving my tank and trying to get to the service station, because I'm going to run out of fuel.
So should I bring fuel?
Yeah, but if you're gonna go, I don't know if you've been on this map. If you're gonna go any way, go right from the garage, because go right, because if you go left, the landslide on the road. I drove over it with the tank, but I mean, if you're driving a fuel truck, you might not be able to.
What about the Zix?
It should.
That Zix will usually get over anything, and it has the same wheelbase as that tank.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It should, but you just don't know sometimes, you know? I see a truck in front of me.
Huh?
There's a truck right here?
That ain't me.
Apparently.
Must be a
Oh,
ghost truck.
nope, there's a truck here. There's an old cabin hidden in the woods here. Oh, just like the movie Cabin in the Woods. What a terrible movie that was.
Oh, that might be where the Kenworth is. I remember it being
I
next to
think
some
it is the
old
Kenworth.
house.
Let me see. Is
It,
it a giant truck?
it is.
Let's see.
It's
Let's
it
see.
is. It's the Kenworth.
Wow, you are just how I saw you in real life, actually.
Man,
Can I?
I wish they gave the P12 the full potential.
Well,
How
you
it
know what's
was meant to
funny?
be.
That truck
That's
should have been made in this map, the P12,
yeah.
because that's where it's from, is
That
BC.
that's what the Kenworth would have originally been. Is just a P12, and it would have been
Yeah,
just
P12 is
lifted
better.
basically.
It can hold more. But I like this
No,
truck. What I? Yeah, I
the
can. I've.
P12, its
That's what I'm saying. It
power to
hauls
weight
more.
is weird. The
That,
P12, it's weird.
that's what I'm telling you. It hauls more. It hauls massive loads in BC. Okay,
Oh
I gotta
yeah.
drag this. I gotta
Originally, yeah,
drag
that thing
this.
is massive, but in the game they really let it down.
I feel like they killed it. They nerfed it completely. Like
They
that should
did.
have been
They
hauling
did.
more.
That's like
I've.
on the cover of the game or something, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
No, it's
that's
not
the.
what's on
I
the
think that's
cover.
the Freightliner. We don't drive Freightliners. We don't talk about those.
Yeah. I
They're
don't know
they're
what it is on the front.
they're not meant. It's a Freightliner and a Hummer on the title where the snowy picture
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. I
But
was
dude,
looking
I
at
was
that.
so I kept asking the devs for this truck, this Kenworth, because that was the main competitor with Pacific. Was this big truck right here?
Oh yeah.
But everyone has been telling me that they nerfed this truck as well. I'm like, damn, why don't they actually just give you a good truck in this game? Like, why do they have to keep nerfing all the
For
good
me,
trucks?
dude, the only thing that's really good for me is the Zix. And like a few other, like Azov. But that's about it.
I don't mind it, but I feel like the whole polling capacity is like lacking in
What?
those vehicles.
For what?
In the Zeeks and all that, like I love my Zeeks, but I feel like when it comes to the full potential of the polling, it
Dude, I
doesn't.
haven't even found the full potential of that thing yet.
I
It's
have.
like godly. what's
I've
the
oh
what's the
dude,
potential of it?
I've done every vehicle load you could possibly imagine and found the limits. I get bored, man. People are like, "Oh, you do the missions?" Like, sometimes. Like, then what do you do? I'm like, "Oh, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that."
Yeah, I do about everything, yeah.
I did all the trials was the first one. And I'm like, "Why has no one done any of the trials?" Because I even waited a year for people to do it. I found out why. Like, devs, you
Yeah.
did it again. Because when they did
Yeah.
submit tires and mud runners, those challenges I did them no problem. Like, oh yeah, easy. Then I did Snowrunners. I'm like, oh, you
Yeah.
you took my
Not
advice and
bad.
stepped up the game. Thank you. Not really. And then my favorite truck, the International Paystar 5070, my favorite truck. The last hard one I did, like the top four hard trials are the four that give you the saber tooth or the Viking bobblehead. Since I'm from the East Coast where the Vikings settled, I wanted that, the hood or the hood ornament. So I did it, and the last hard one I did was the slope, which has my favorite truck. But they don't. I always put the sideboard on it so that if I tip over, it stays in it. And yeah, they
Oh
just made
yeah.
it too tall with a flat deck, and it's like, oh, and then they didn't even give it winter tires. I'm like, well, yep. And
Yeah, that makes sense.
the actual slope, it's not like something you can really like prevent yourself. It's like a 50-50 chance if you actually make it. The trick is don't touch the brakes. You will die.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Games like, oh, you touch the brakes, aha, prepare to slide completely away. Because now you have no stopping power. So yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I got the Kenworth, and now I'm just figuring out where I'm going with it. I'm gonna go to the service station. Man, your tires. Can I have these for the Pacific? Like, I saw the Pacific. It's 3 times bigger than what it is in the game. Like, they're big and so loud.
Yeah, dude, so I was randomly scrolling through like military surplus. I saw the pizza off and I'm like, that's a logging truck. Why is that all the military? And then I remember, oh, that's the
Yeah,
other version of, you know,
yeah.
they, they armor up so many logging trucks and make them homemade. I'm like, that is awesome as hell.
Yeah, but like people are like, oh, it's because gay someone robs her. I'm like, no, they don't armor that truck for any person with a gun. They aim it because the trees that they haul in BC are massive, and if
Yeah,
they fall on any normal truck, it will crush it instantly. So those trucks are reinforced, And obviously
Yeah.
the shocks, everything will be busted when it lands on you, but the cab will keep
Yeah.
you alive, and that's why the gas tank is also armored behind like a foot of thick steel because it's like it's not
Yeah.
overkill, it's to keep you alive.
Yeah.
And I'm out of fuel. Come on, tank, really? You were doing such good potential until this point.
I'm in an Azov right now with a maintenance frame thing.
Which Azov are you in, the truck or the 8x8?
What?
Are you in the truck version or the 8x8?
I'm in that 8x8. That you mean
Oh,
the
okay.
Antarctic?
No, we don't talk about that one. We
I know
don't
that
count
thing
that as a
sucks.
vehicle. Yeah,
Exactly.
you level up and it's like, oh, this thing should be good, right? Big tires, everything. You can't haul anything with it. It's like, you suck.
Yeah. Oh, it's a rescue vehicle? Oh, it can't really even have an add-on. It can't. Like,
If
really?
you take a left up to the road next to the dirt road and follow all the way, you should lead it right to me, pretty much.
Oh, you're up.
Yeah, I'm up.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
I'm trying to head to this. I was headed to the service station, right? Because yeah, and then I passed the fuel trailer, and I'm like, my brain didn't even think, you should get some fuel.
Yeah,
Nope.
I do that all the time. Dude, I
Mm.
literally just like I played this game for like 2 years with mods, and I never cared to do the missions or anything because I didn't understand it. I'm like, this game sucks without everything now, upgrade wise. So I just played with mods, and then they added the new game plus thing,
Imagine
and then
having
I
mods.
and then I finally figured out how to use the new game plus thing, and now I've just been messing and literally helping people do the missions because now they're fun when I have everything.
Yeah.
And I just like doing them, but I don't like earning the stuff because I
Dude,
never
I still
understood it.
remember when I first played this game, there was no mods at all. Like they didn't, the whole mod thing didn't exist. That whole option didn't exist. And then, yeah, the CK 1500. Remember that? How much that thing sucked. People are like, oh,
Oh
it
yeah.
sucks. But like, I'm like, you can get through any area with any truck, but there's one truck I hate the most in this game. The Ford CLT 9000. That is the worst truck in the game.
Yeah.
A long frame, extended frame with only two axles. They should have at least had triple axles in the back and a front wheel drive option. But I mean, I've seen CLTs. They're with the actual not the cab over, but the actual trucks, and they're literally you go up and you ask like you go to manufacturer. They're not meant anywhere other than the highway. Like I know the description says highway, but when they say highway, they literally mean don't even go on a gravel road if you don't have to. That's how bad they are. Like the International Transtar, that's a highway truck. I literally go off-roading with it and make it through this game. It's like beautiful. It's international, good truck. And then you get in that
Yeah.
Ford, it's like, nope. It's like, oh, you want to go somewhere? Ha. Funny.
Man, that Ford F-750, it's a hit or miss. Depends on what you're
When you have
using
all
it
the
for.
upgrades, it's pretty good. Once you get the
Yeah.
all-wheel drive and the lift kit, suddenly that
Oh
thing
yeah.
actually goes places. But then you don't have it, and yeah, just terrible.
Well, that's the purpose of a lift kit, you know.
How much fuel is in this thing? Oh, I can't. Can I not take the fuel from this truck? Okay.
Yeah, you can. You have
That's
to be in the other truck, I thought, or something.
no, I can't take the fuel out of the red truck. It won't let me. I can start it and stop it. But that's it.
What, the Kenway?
Yeah, I can't even change to it. I have to
Does
drag it. I have
does
to
it
fix it.
have?
Well, it
Oh,
runs.
yeah,
It
it's that. Yeah.
runs. I could
That's
start
why you
it.
can't. That's why you
That's what.
can't take it out. You have to fix it.
Yeah. I would have
That's
just
why.
got in it and drove it. I would have just
Well,
left
good
the
thing
tank
I
there.
brought this maintenance frame thing.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be enough. So I'm trying to get to the service station, and I was pulling it, and then I ran out of fuel. And like, if the 8x don't have fuel, it don't go nowhere. I didn't even expect
Yeah.
to see this truck. Usually the best trucks are in a different map. Like the Pacific was like in Drummond Island. I didn't expect to see this truck first off. This was the one I wanted. The Mac Defense couldn't care less. I'm sorry. Not a big Mac guy, but hey, it might be good. But this is the
People
truck I was looking
people
for.
say it's also hit or miss, but people like the what do you call it? People like the Kenworth because it has always on diff lock, and then you just always turn on all-wheel drive. Because why not?
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like you always for these big trucks like Pacific, you always want diff lock, right? They're solid axles. You want that diff lock for
Yeah.
towing. People are like, why
Yeah.
aren't they fast? I'm like, because you want more torque, and a solid, gear system. If you
You're
don't have
doing
that,
weight
you're screwed.
versus speed. You don't need
Yeah.
speed in the woods.
No.
You're cruising like 10 miles an hour, maybe. That's high for those
But think
trucks.
about it. Think about it. You could compare this. You could have a truck that goes, 10 kilometers an hour. That's big and has a lot of torque. Or you could have a car that goes super fast. Which one do you think can tow more? Obviously not the car. It's fast, but it
Yeah.
does. But that torque, it's got torque, but the torque is for speed wise, not torque for pulling. People are like, oh, these electric cars, the Teslas, they got torque. I'm like, yeah, for takeoff. You hook up to a big trailer, you're gonna ruin the motor because the electric motor is not rated for towing. That's what trucks are for.
Yeah.
That's why I like
Yeah.
diesels. I'll never ever not want a diesel in my life. They have been very useful, and they're good on fuel.
Yeah. Yeah. That's about how it goes. I made a mistake and I bought a Ford F-150
Oh, I feel bad for you. I'm a
for
Chevy guy.
90 foot. Yeah. Bought it basically some kid
Seven
in
seven three or 6.7.
351 Windsor.
What?
351 Windsor.
Oh. No, you
Yeah.
really picked a short straw on that one.
Yeah.
You had a hit or miss chance, and you completely missed past the miss section. Like, that was, like, behind you miss.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that, and it was jacked up on 35s. I'm like, oh, it's cool. Buddy that's in the trucks told me to buy it. It was a fun mess around truck, but we ran that thing into the ground in our field in the winter and that last summer. Now it has rod knock, transmissions going out, axles are going. It's something weird with the axles, but
Yeah,
I told we
your
tried to
drive
sell it for
axles
2
inside
months.
might be failing.
They are.
Or you might be running out of fluid for it. Who knows?
No, it's actually failing.
It's failing. Oh, yeah. No, your
Yeah.
drive axles
Okay,
and
how
your
about this?
spiders would be going.
The 4x4, it's stuck on.
Oh, it's either your electrical or your T case is having a malfunction, which either is mechanical
Transfer case.
Yeah, it's either a mechanical. It's you know what that is, right? Transfer case.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
That's
either
what's going out, yeah.
it's either mechanical failure or an electrical failure because electrical thing isn't if it.
Yeah, my transfer case hisses at me like a damn snake.
Oh,
Yeah.
your pump might be going away. Your chain, you got your pump that goes inside of T case. Yeah, it might be going, which will wreck
Yeah,
everything
the
else
thing is,
inside.
if I wanted to replace that transfer case, they don't make it anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. You
That's
have
what, that's what,
it's a thing you have to
that's what
repair. Yeah.
sucks. And hardly anything is going to fit back into it. There's nothing that really works with it anymore.
Yeah, you probably find a GM, but at this point, it's just better off getting a different truck completely.
Exactly.
You got so many issues. Hey, I
Man,
see
I'm just
you.
gonna wait. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I like Duramaxes. They got great transmission, Allison transmission. You can
Oh
never find
yeah.
a better
If I had the
one.
money for one at the time, I would have got one, but
Yeah, the injectors on Duramax are a little expensive, but you get aftermarket, you never have the issue. But the one thing that I hate
oh
about
yeah.
ours is our T case is magnesium, so it's weak, and the pump will rub and it ruins the T case. We're rebuilding ours, and it's like, well, I don't know why you ever
Oh
thought
yeah.
making it aluminum or magnesium was good. Aluminum we knew was terrible, but magnesium, a weaker metal,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Just keep it steel, man.
Yeah. That too.
Oh, it's so nice to have this thing run again. All right, truck, I'll
Yeah.
grab you and spin you around.
I say, can't you just tow that thing and won't it start the truck so you can just drive it
Wait,
driving with you?
Wait, you discovered it and it wouldn't let me? What?
It
You
says
need
I
to
can
repair the
drive it, but
camera. Yeah,
says
it
it
says
says I can drive it, but I can't. Oh,
yeah,
you
no,
know
I
what we
can't.
can do? Hey,
I
let's
can.
tow it the same way back. Hold
Yeah,
on.
that's what I was planning on doing. Oh, I gotta start it.
Here, let
Come
me
on.
pull it this way.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
If it would start. There we go. A little bit at
I
start,
say
then the
with
wheels kicked in.
I say with it being like that, is it turning on all-wheel drive? You think?
I don't see the front drive shaft spinning on this. I see it hooked up, so it
Yeah.
definitely have the option. The pressure was
Oh
base.
yeah, we know it. We know it has. Oh yeah,
No,
you're right. I don't
no.
know. I don't know if it is.
The AI doesn't turn it on. I'm watching. Is not the front end is not spinning. Here, you lead the way. I'll follow you. Oh,
I'm
actually, hold
mapping it
on.
out right now.
hold on. Repair. Oh, you know what? We'll I'll just follow
Hey,
my
what
route.
mission is that? What mission is that called?
I have no idea. I'm not even tracking the mission. I'm just dragging it to the service station at this point. Okay, we're gonna go this way because that's to where the service area is. Actually, I should probably figure out what mission this is, huh? I think it's on service. No, that's not it. What mission were you? There was a oh, Quid Pro. I see. Quid Pro QO. Delivered to House Yard. Wait, what?
That's Scout Fuel
That's
trailer, and then you
nope.
get
Yeah, Scout Fuel
the Kenworth.
trailer, and then fix the truck.
Oh,
Okay.
that's what you get. You have to deliver it to there,
Oh,
and then you discover it as a reward.
I see. Yeah, the trailer is in front of us. Like if we kept going straight. So I'm gonna deliver to the service hub because I'm thinking I'm about to blow a tire. There's a road in front of me that leads there, and then
Doesn't this thing have spare tires or something, or I can repair you and
yeah,
stuff?
I got one spare tire, but I'm trying not to break everything. You know. I love the look of this truck though. I'm so glad they put more older trucks. You know, because like the game put in. So the devs gave me. You know the Wolf Pack.
I think so.
Yeah, it's got all the Western stars in it. So the devs got that DLC for me, but then when they first came out with the pack, none of the trucks had all-wheel drive, and the only truck that had diff was the one with the wolf decal you can get, right? Just a normal 6x6, right? But you know,
Oh,
technically it's not a 6x6. It's just still a four. It's what I think it's called a 4x6. So it's four wheels driven engaged, but you know can engage six, and then only a diff, but it's a sloppy diff.
what?
What they did
Wait,
Yo, what they did was they
it's
gave me that truck with two turbos. Now everyone else only has one turbo in that truck, right? You can hear the spool. Mine has two, and mine launches. But after I did a review, you know what they did? They gave every truck an option to have a diff lock, and then mine has an all-wheel drive. And I think they might have all-wheel drive maybe now for all of them, but I'm pretty sure no.
for what?
For the Wolfpack Western Stars, that group of three trucks you can get.
Oh,
Yeah,
um,
because they were terrible, and then yeah, they did that for me. I'm like, oh, thank you. But they keep putting all these new trucks in, but new trucks don't do good. So yeah, I'm happy they put the old Western Star in, or the old Kenworth. Well, basically the same brand at
I
this
was
point.
gonna say I don't think you have to tow that Kenworth because you just get it as a reward, and
I
then you
have to
can just
fix
recover
it.
it.
I have to fix it, but it's got a lot of fixed points, so I'm just gonna drag it to the yard.
I would just say I have fixed points on this thing.
I don't know if you have enough though.
How much is it?
I mean, I'm heading to the service station anyway, so might as well.
Oh.
That was my goal, was to head there.
Oh.
Oh, do you want to ask him if he has a mic?
Yeah, I'll text him.
Okay.
Either he hasn't loaded in yet or it's on crossplay.
Is it
That's why
on?
I hate there's no way to what do you call it? To text anyone if they're on PC or anything.
Oh, he is on crossplay. Is he?
My crossplay was disabled, but I don't know if that means I only
I
join.
I don't know if
I have no
mine was
idea.
disabled now that I think about it. I
I
don't
usually
know.
disable mine so that anyone that joins at least I can text.
Usually
That's
just
just all
PS,
it
yeah.
is.
I left it on because the last time I played, because I moved to a new place, so I'm only going up to 2 hours on my stream, and it's about 58 minutes, so I still got an hour and 2 minutes before I leave. Because I run it off the generator, which apparently doesn't take a whole lot when running the console, which is really cool. Um, but yeah, I was playing with someone last time, and then I was playing farming because this account was suspended because someone was a jerk, and then they falsely reported me 1,000 times, you know? So that was great. And then yeah, this account got, because this has my main save, right? Like this has everything.
Yeah.
Like I have count just goofing off with trucks, just trying to figure out what their potential was. And let me just say, the
Yeah.
potential you think the trucks have compared to what they actually have is astounding when you find out the results. Like, oh, this truck can do this, and then we try it. It's like, nope. It's like, what is the solution for
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Okay, Kenworth, I can't pull you. All of a sudden, oh yeah, your whole front wheel is stuck on a rock.
Yeah, that's what sucks though, is that even with a
Big
max engine apparently of that, it sucks at uphill. That Kenworth,
Yeah.
when you actually own it, it sucks.
I build my vehicles pretty good when I do my building aspect, but
I always do fine tune because I'd rather have that extra bit of torque.
so yeah, I always use fine tune, but I end up realizing that if you're doing fine tune, it has to be for a certain reason because fine tune does burn, well, compared to other things, it could burn more fuel depending on what vehicle you have. Some vehicles are fine with
Oh,
it.
I don't pay attention to what the
I
fuel
do.
consumption is.
When I build my vehicles, I build it for whatever reason I'm building. Some are long haulers,
Oh,
some are
well,
short
yeah, that
haulers,
makes
some
sense,
are
yeah.
over haulers. Because my
Yeah,
stepdad used to be a trucker, so I try to
yeah.
take the whole trucking thing into realism
I
because
grew up around motorcycles and semi-trucks.
I grew up around old cars and semis and tractors.
Yeah.
I'm a mechanic, if you can imagine. I wasn't really good at anything else besides gaming. But mechanics has treated me pretty well. I just learned I really hate hydraulics. And you know the tractor brand Massey Ferguson? Ever heard of it?
Maybe. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna guess
Sure.
you don't play Farming Simulator?
I don't know.
Ah, I do. It was free plus.
Hmm.
It's one of
Cool.
the monthly games right now. You should get it sometime. We can play. It's nice.
Oh. Maybe.
And because normally the game's like $70, so it's a good game. But
Yeah.
but yeah, like I didn't like the Massey for the longest time because my boss always had that's what they had at his place was a couple old Masseys, but the ones I didn't like was the center turns, but their center turn was the um, prototype hydraulic, so it wasn't like a good hydraulic one. It was like the center turn, but it was like new basically, and every day I came to work and it was some new issue with that damn tractor. So I had a bad taste for that tractor.
Oh,
And then I found out Canada makes them, and it's like, well, I guess I have to tolerate them then.
yeah.
But I
That's
still
funny.
like my cases, my internationals more than anything.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
transmissions, good brand, and it's red and black, my favorite colors. Oh, yeah, I guess I should kick him so we have other people join. He's in a Yar 87. Well,
That ain't bad.
I'm pretty sure we're all in a Russian
Already.
truck. We're
No,
all in
you're right.
Russian vehicles. I just realized that. No, I kicked him.
Oh. What'd you kick him for?
Not being on a PlayStation.
Oh, fair enough.
That's reasonable, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I may have messed up.
What'd you do?
Took a massive truck in a forest to go around the rock barrier that's around this place.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
there?
I've
Hold
done
on.
that.
Is there a secondary road around?
Oh, by the way,
Ew.
I can't hook up to this fuel carrier, so when you get back here, you'll have to hook up whatever this is. I don't even know if it should
I
deliver,
think it's a
actually, now
high
that I think about
saddle.
it. What, this?
The big white one.
What?
The big white. Is it a big white trailer? The one you said, the fuel trailer. Big white trailer.
No, it's a tiny little scout trailer meant for little scout trucks.
I can't hook up to this either. This doesn't have a hitch.
I have a maintenance frame, so I really can't.
Ah, so we're both screwed.
No, it just means we have to drive back, which is relatively simple, but still.
Hey, I found.
Oh, you ever started using the dairy,
We don't
not the
speak of the
dairy, not the,
Longhorn.
which one?
Any. We don't speak of
Oh,
any.
man,
They are not
I
good.
used, I used to be like geeked out over the dairy, the modern dairy, not the one that they just released. It's the one with the rear wheel steer, the Oshkosh.
Oh yeah, I love the Oshkosh.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, I don't like the older one, but I like the look of it, but I don't like it functionality wise.
No, it's terrible. It doesn't work the good. You know, those are supposed to be military trucks, and the game's like, haha, you suck. And then yeah,
Yeah, but
it's like
I do
okay.
like rear wheel steer. I used to help people with stuff, and I used to haul around the big tanker, like low saddle fuel tanker carriers, and I used to haul them around in the forest and just swerve through trees. And I was like, damn, this thing is so damn nice. It would go over anything.
That's fine. Yeah, I used to join people and like, oh, we have issues, we're getting stuck and stuff. I'm like, I got you. They're like, huh? I come out with the international, the 10 by 10 there, and they're like, what the hell is that? I'm like, it's a truck. They're like, how do you get it? I'm
Oh,
like, you got,
you mean the two front wheel steer and like 5 axles?
yeah, the big international, yeah, that big
Yeah,
beast.
yeah, that one. Dude, I had a friend using that. I'm like, what is that? And I
It's a
took like
great
30 minutes
truck.
to.
You put the
It's
mud tires with
amazing.
the big lugs on it. People are like, tires
Oh,
don't
you know what
mean
you can do? You
what?
can put the high saddle on that thing. It'll make it through anything. I don't, or not the high saddle, the high range
Yeah, pretty
transmission.
much.
For
Bogged
some
down a few
reason,
times, but it does pretty good.
yeah. Like I've had people use them and they're like, "Why are you so slow?" It's like I'm using off-road gearboxes for off-road.
I
But
use
like you
fine
don't
tune
actually
on
have
that.
to.
I only ever use fine
Yeah,
tune on
it
that thing.
depends on what I'm using it for. Like they'll use it because they're just towing small trailers that they just need capacity. They don't need actual off-road stuff. And I'm like, just get a damn twin steer. Then
I
I
like the
remember twin steer,
twin steer, but I hate the
but it's
twin
really
steer.
chippy. Yeah, it
Oh yeah,
depends
I
on.
so I was having love-hate relationships with that the whole time, and then I decided to do a genius idea and take it through Tennessee through all the courses. Made it,
Yeah.
punctured my gas tank, but made it, and then I became really good with it. You're like, how did you like the twin steer? I'm like, well, me and it went through hell and back on Tennessee. And they're like, oh, I'm like, yeah, we uh
Yeah.
we figured it out real quick.
Yeah.
If it didn't listen, I
Hey,
threw it off a cliff.
should I go take this thing to the what do you call it? House yard thing?
The trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. I just had to go sideways on a mountain to pull my truck out because it was got caught in a tree. Because it
Oh, the
doesn't
Kenworth?
it turn yeah, it turns just as
Yeah.
wide as the tank does, which is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, that is
But
bad.
I love it. Oh, I can see the hydraulic pump on the back. That's cool. It's now pushing me down the hill. This is gonna end badly. You're about to see on the map me go full off.
Dude, it's funny. I always play with like newer people, and I always manage to find people that are like only playing the game for like a week or like
Oh,
less
you
than a
find
week.
all the
And I'm like,
noobs.
I found the new people, and I'm like, hey, dude, hey, look at this. And I let them drive some big ass truck, and they're like,
Oh, they're not
this is
used to it.
amazing. This is amazing, but how do I turn? Then I give them a little Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, you gotta turn 10 seconds before you realize you gotta turn. That's how those
Yeah,
truck work.
yeah. They're like, it's really good. I'm like, okay, now let's get you a truck without diff lock. They're like, this sucks. I'm like, yeah, value your
It's because
truck.
none of these trucks have power steering. They don't
Yeah,
turn good.
that too. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen a noob in so long. It's so funny. I took the AMK. I kind of hate that thing. It
Oh
just
yeah.
like it's a great vehicle
I
with the
have friends
civilian.
that love that thing, but they only use it in high range, and I'm like, dude,
So
ruins the whole point.
I I use it for high range only because it doesn't have any other really functions. Like it doesn't have many hookup
Exactly.
points. It's
Yeah.
burns a lot of fuel. So I use the civilian because it gets the big floater options, and I took it for
Yeah.
Tennessee for SIG competitions. But I put some big
Yeah.
mud tires on it, got a straight stack, which usually I don't do, and then I made it bright pink, and I would just race through the mud in Drummond Island, and these people are like with their 8x8s and stuff, and I going slow, and then I'm just bogging in the mud, like, yep. They're like and it's like I don't understand. My tires are great, good rated for mud. It's like yeah, the game has good rated tires, but if you know anything about off-roading, if you have big lugs, you usually get through mud better if you're in low gear. Swampers are the same thing. The big floaters, you gotta be in a low
Yeah.
gear. And then
Yeah.
here they are with normal tires, like oh, it's good. It says it's excellent for mud. I'm like yeah, they're excellent, but now it's up to you to figure out which ones are actually for the mud. To be like oh,
Yeah,
tires don't matter.
someone
Like the
told
tires
me,
matter.
and I'm like, I randomly asked these dudes, and they were playing this game for like years. And I'm like, hey, what's the difference between all the different like model of tire, like the different versions of tires? So I'm like, hey, does tread matter in terms of
It
the different mud
it
tires?
does.
And I'm like, they're like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, good, I thought so. I'm like, okay,
So so if you have the big lugs, like if you have big lugs, they're meant for low. So usually you would never want to have a fast
yeah,
gearbox, and that
yeah,
means you also never want any fast speed because if you hit that, the mud will shift and then it suddenly doesn't work. So if you have those and you go slow, your truck will always make it. That's the thing. People are like, oh,
oh,
but you go
okay,
slower. I'm like, slower, yes, but I haul some oversized weight, and if I get stuck and don't have the right tires, I'm done. This truck won't be unpulled, and I try to do the non-recover option. So
yeah,
if I'm stuck, there's no other truck that'll pull it out. Like I got the Pacific P12 stuck with the 8-point trailer with a full load. People are like, oh,
that
I
thing
can
is
pull you out.
impossible.
Yeah, people are like, I'll pull you out. They had a couple 8 bites, and I'm like, no. I'm like, even the P16 can't pull out the P16 when it's in mud. The mud will pull you down. It's like when a ship's sinking, you don't swim next to that ship.
Oh yeah.
Also, you know what I hate about this tank? It's supposed to be
Hmm.
amphibious and it doesn't float. Or have a snorkel option.
Oh, I know, right?
Like, it's got the rudder in the back.
Wait, it doesn't have a snorkel?
No, there's no snorkel unless they
Oh.
changed that, but it has no
Oh.
snorkel and the engine's in the back, so when you go up the hill, it's like, oh, you're drowning. I'm like, you suck.
Oh yeah, true.
Well, I'm almost there, I think.
Isn't it funny how the engine is in the back, but it's meant to have back opening doors?
Yeah, yeah, for crew, but I think this is the civilian one. No, no, because this one,
They made a civilian one?
yeah.
Or is
So
that like a...
there's two tanks. There's like the army one, which the sides are all armored and stuff, and then they have another army one, which is kind of like for like just being in towns and stuff, because the doors are on the side of this, because the engine, usually the engine is underneath you in the front or something.
Yeah, I'm
This one's
like,
in the
I'm
back.
looking at it.
Yeah.
It's weird because I love like American. I love anything military vehicle and everything wise. It's like, I just like it. Yeah. I like to
Yeah,
have
true.
knowledge of it too, because I'm like, dude, if I won the multi-millions, my garage, I would probably have an Oshkosh to carry the fucking tanker,
So
and then have,
I'll tell you three vehicles. If I only had to pick three vehicles from the army, you want to know what three I'd pick? I'd pick the H1 Humvee, not a Hummer. Everyone
oh
keeps
yeah,
calling it a Hummer. It's not a Hummer. The Hummer makes Hummers and they
Humvee,
suck. Yeah, Humvee way better. I picked the Willys
yeah,
Jeep because that baby was awesome, and and my other one that I'd pick, which I really want, I want a half track. I really
oh
want a
yeah,
half track. Those things are
yeah,
just they're slow and they're really like they're like an old Dodge Power Wagon, but I mean they're so good,
dude,
man.
they'll
I
make it,
love them.
yeah,
But I don't
dude,
think you get
I
you have to
want
get rubber
anything,
tracks.
I want, yeah, I want anything, but I would want it so people were like, what are you doing? Out in the middle of nowhere, I'm like, I'm having fun. Like,
Yeah, I
dude, I
watched something
want,
when he did. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. If I got like multi-million and I got billions of dollars, I'd make a mud park, okay?
Oh
And
yeah,
I'd have a bunch of military vehicles to do recovery, because that's awesome.
that'd be cool. What happens if they
Yeah.
get stuck though? Then you're kind of screwed. It's like, oh, I got this thing stuck. Get the
Gets
other
a
ones.
Hemty stuck.
What happens if that gets stuck? They all get stuck. They just everything gets stuck. It's like, well, that's fine. We'll leave it. We'll do it another day. So,
Calling the
it
guy with a mud tug truck.
it would need to be a big truck.
Hey, yeah. Hmm, that's funny.
But yeah, like I saw someone take like the Humvee. He got the extended option, which is usually is really easy for the snorkel and then the exhaust. He literally bought it for $1,500 in the U.S. because he bought it at a military auction and the truck didn't run because like they don't tell you what's wrong with them and it
Damn.
didn't run. So it was only
Oh yeah,
fifteen
you're
hundred
right.
bucks, which is pretty good. You could buy a Willys Jeep for 1,500 bucks. Comes with spare tires, shovels, everything in a crate
Oh,
because
Willie Jeep, yeah.
they made so many of them. Like it.
Yeah. For us, where we live at, we can get one. We can get a Humvee for like 3,500.
That's
I bought my truck for 3,500, and I'm like, damn, I could have got a Humvee.
yeah.
Flexing on all the white girls with a damn Jeep. All right.
I'm just trying to fix this thing. I'm trying to see if it will let me repair, like if it'll give me the repair crate back in my thing because I just used it. I don't know. I have to leave the square, but I may have made a new mistake, which is odd for a legend like me. But I haven't played it in a long time, so I'm just forgetting. I put it right in the middle of the way, the truck. So yeah,
Huh.
sucks for me.
Well, I'm on the way to you. Where are you at? Oh,
Oh,
you're
okay.
over there. Okay.
It does give me more repair. Good, good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
repair all. And now it needs fuel. Oh, you are a big boy. Oh, it needs 500 liters. I don't
God.
think. Well, there's a trailer store.
500 liters of fuel?
500 liters of fuel.
All right.
It's
Let
a
me put a.
510-liter truck.
Hold on. I'll put on a. What do you call it?
No, no, it's a. There is a fuel. There's a trailer store not too far from me. I'm just gonna go get a. Oh wait, I don't have a hitch. There's no hitches for this thing.
Exactly, I'm getting a hitch.
I hate this game sometimes, but I love it. But the pain, you know, dude, I got called a masochist on stream because I did all the trials in one day. I got called a masochist. I agree. Oh, there's a gas station right up the road. Like literally,
Huh?
it doesn't show up on the map, but if you look where I am, there's literally a gas station. If you watch me, right here, I
Where
saw
are
the.
you? You just disappeared.
Ooh, what gas
Oh,
station
you're
is
way
this?
over
Is it
there.
the Shell? Is it the Petro? Uh, best in Canada. Okay,
It's a
what
fuel
is it?
station.
Yeah, but what fuel station? We have Petros and Shells and Chevelle.
They're probably not allowed to do that.
It just called Steel River. Okay. Okay. Well, I think I got about. Oh, I think I got it. I got 300 in my truck and 120. That's about 420 liters. Yeah, that's enough. You're gonna have to fill me up though. I think I'm gonna be out of fuel. Oh, I'll have the Kenworth. Ah, who cares about the tank? You get the Kenworth. You don't care about anything. No. Am I wrong?
Yeah, fair enough.
You get big beefy truck. You no longer care about mini tank. It's like get scrubbed, noob. I'm gonna get stuck so much in this truck without any upgrades. I already know. But hey,
Oh yeah.
that's good. That's the fun part. Is
I
getting
think it
stuck.
only has a few tire options, and I don't think they're chained. I'm not sure.
That sucks.
I think they're no, they're chained, but they're like 2 inches shorter. But that's not a big difference.
Okay, and we're gonna just put all my fuel in it. Um. Uh-oh.
Did you did you
Can
just
I have a
cash out?
little? Can I have a little bit of fuel, truck? Yeah, just give me a little bit of fuel. Yeah, 75 liters is good. You know what? Let's
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
you off because you keep burning fuel. Oh, you're off. What the heck?
yeah.
Okay, so
That's
I may have
great.
ran out of fuel. I'm good now, but I may have or may have not run out of fuel.
I'm already on the way.
I'll be done by then. The
Shit.
fuel station is like only a couple, like not even 100 meters away. Yeah, I'll probably be at the garage here in a second with that truck.
Okay. You know what I like doing? I like using the Zix and then towing a trailer with the Zix. Like a
Yeah.
fuel tanker, like doubling up on fuel tankers. People are like, why do you do it that way? I'm like, so I can dump some other weight and not be stranded. I
So
used to do
I
that
had
in Mud Runner.
yeah, Mud Runner. Yeah, it was way a good trick to do Mud Runner. So so the big truck I like, the good old Paystar, the good old 10 by 10. It's a great
Yeah.
truck, but it burns quite a bit of fuel even with changing the options. So what I used to
Oh
do
yeah.
is I would put the fuel carrier on it, like the one that the small one on it.
Yeah.
I'd get the low saddle, and then I had a mod for Olson's trailer pack because they had all the way up to they had 4-point trailers, 6-point trailers, with six really
Yeah.
common in this game, but there's no 6-point trailer. Like you have 6 cargo slots, like I don't have a 6-point trailer, so it was annoying. So I would have a low saddle.
Yeah.
I'd get that because there's also suspension on the trailer, so it helps with the bumps. And that's what I just
Yeah.
rocked. I just had that, and that was unstoppable. I had the fuel for that truck. I could haul any load anywhere. And they're like, "What are you doing with this truck?" I'm like, "I am living life. Like, why this truck?" I'm like, "Why not this truck? This
Living
is a
life
beast of
to
a
the
truck."
fullest.
Yeah, internationals have the best transmissions. This baby is unstoppable until it runs out of.
Until it runs out of fuel. Anything is unstoppable until it runs out of fuel, so. Ah, that makes sense.
My controller just died too. It was hilarious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so now my tank is high centered on a bunch of tires. I love the game, how the game does this to me. Okay, there we go. I have a Kenworth. Let's just turn off this tank. I don't need it. Ooh. Let
Yeah,
me.
people are like, why? People are like, why don't you use like trucks that aren't 8x8s or
Oh,
anything?
this is weird. Oh,
What?
I went in first person. Something's wrong about this. This is
What?
not the original interior for this truck. Someone redid this. Cause this truck is like what,
Really?
made in the 80s, 70s. That's not the interior
Maybe.
that goes in this truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll show you. Ooh, I have a different engine upgrade. More durability. Yes, please.
What does
Gearbox.
durability do for your engine in terms
Sur
of the game?
survives longer. And when you hold a lot of weight, it doesn't
What?
bog down as much. Yep.
Wait, that actually does.
Yeah,
I always thought it meant, I always thought it meant, like, damage.
it does help with damage, yeah. I have an
Oh.
option for all terrain 71 inch, and then I have an option for 69 inch. Why do I want 69 inch?
I think it has
Ooh.
better, mud tread or something.
Oh, yeah, do they ever. So I got either a ball tread, I got a somewhat of a good tread, or I got these mudslingers. Yeah, I'll do with the
You get those.
mudslingers. It's a bit of a
Yeah,
smaller
yeah.
tire, but it's worth it. And then twin motor heavy. I have 4 million. People are like, oh, you must have
Oh
cheated. I'm
yeah.
like, nope.
Dude, what's the difference between twin motor heavy and advanced heavy? Because it says it's a twin motor system.
Um, so obviously your stock's like extended heavy. It's a heavy duty winch, but it goes farther. Advanced winch. I think it's also further and slightly more power, and then the twin motor is just stronger.
So use advanced heavy.
No, I use twin motor because advanced is great. Oh, a further upgrade of the twin motor setup. The winch is also equipped with, yeah, so advanced heavy.
Okay.
I have the snorkel frame at it. Oh they have a new crane. Nice. That came off an actual crane truck. I've seen those in real life. Any special upgrades for this truck? For the rear? I have both options of the fuel tanker. That's cool. I have the water tank option, saddle high option. So, in other words, no, not really.
Fair enough.
They didn't really change much. Ooh, spare tire. Ooh, but I can do the double. Actually, actually, I want to see something. I want to see something.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go buy the fuel tank, the small one. Oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Huh.
It gets rid of the hitch on the back.
Actually, some of them
Oh,
say it gets rid of it, but it does. But it
it.
doesn't.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, some of them do, some of them don't. It all depends on what the truck says.
Oh, but I want a
What they
spare
put.
tire on this, so yeah. I'm sorry, truck, but I'm gonna get rid of that fuel tanker. Should I keep? Should I
It's,
put one or two
dude,
on?
it's nice to have a spare tire, but I never pop my tires.
Oh, I do. I always
It
take the
depends.
train. I take the train that you're not supposed to go on, and it seems I just don't come back with tires.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. Yeah.
Plus, another thing I'm gonna tell you, which Des, if you're listening, screw you. They gave there was 4 people who were giving the early access, right? So they gave us an a special damage thing where we can how you can blow your tires, and then you just have flat tires.
Hmm.
We can lose our tires completely. Like our tires can be gone. We could do the same thing for our fuel lines, stuff like that. It's great, right? I was like, oh, that's cool. Until you hit a rock, and then you realize your fuel gauge is going down. And did they tell us
That is
this?
that
No.
that too. I wish they gave it more accurate damage
They did that.
location.
They did that for us, and then they're trying to do it for other people, but it's slowly like their games don't like it because they're not used to it. So if you ever notice, every time they make a new update, a lot of people's consoles stop or like everything stops wanting to you know hook up to it. So that's kind of what the issue is.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because if you know CK 1500 used to have no damage, but you can smash the headlights out. Obviously, if you turn on the headlights, you can still see the beam, but the lights are damaged. They're slowly trying to give more and more damage to people's vehicles, but yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's sad, but I mean, what else you expect? They
Yeah.
got no wolf sticker for the outside still? Really? I'm asking if to put a freaking
Okay, I don't
one.
know what I just did, but I just made it through a pond in high with 2 tankers. I
That
don't know
makes
how. I
sense.
literally I expected to drown.
It happens with trucks, you never know. Just there's a whole lot of farming stickers. They'll say, did I download a bunch of mods I didn't realize about? I'm like, no, I have no mods turned on. Why is there 1,000 sticker options? Game's like, oh, you want all these cool trucks? Nah, we're gonna give you 1,000 stickers. Like, okay.
Damn it.
I'm not at the bottom. How many stickers are there?
A
I
lot.
don't remember like a quarter of these stickers being here.
That's why I
Crus
don't even.
Crusader's
I
Wrath? That's from what's that game that I don't play? Oh, Warhammer. Yeah, I don't play Warhammer. Why is there a bunch of Warhammer stickers? Where's the Halo stickers? Oh, they did give me a sticker.
what?
Worthy of Sega.
Eh?
It's a wolf sticker. It's a Nordic wolf sticker.
Yeah, cool.
I'm Nordic. I'll show you when
Hmm.
I come. I hope you come to the garage. I really want to show you this truck. I'm not my favorite color option, but I mean, better than some things I've seen.
Fair enough.
It pops out. At least if at least, I left my P16 in the forest once, and people are like, "Why is this frame so high?" It's like because a P16 actually is meant to be a frame, or is meant to be a crane truck. That's what the frame's for. And then you make it a crane truck, and the truck's perfect. Like it's meant to be. The P60 is meant to be a crane truck because it sits so tall with a double frame. It's a crane truck. It's meant to hold weight barrier, not for towing. You could tow, like no problem. It's more of like that was the crane truck, and then the P12 was the big boy towing.
Yeah. What you're saying is, it's a lot better off to use a crane on a P12.
P16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy that.
P12 doesn't hold a crane. P12 is the big
Yeah,
truck.
it does.
No, it doesn't.
It holds a crane.
No, it doesn't. It holds a log crane. That's it.
No, the P12?
Yeah, the P12 is the big towing one. P16 is the one with a four-wheel or six-wheel drive.
They both are six-wheel drive.
No, the P12 is only rear-wheel drive.
No, I'm in my P12 with a heavy crane on the back, in all-wheel drive and always on diff lock.
What? Truck store.
I was just, I was just looking at it. I'm like,
Am I
wait,
thinking of
what?
the P16? Where is it? Where is it? That's not the truck I want. Oh yeah, no, never mind. P16. Yeah, P16 is the big one. My bad. Are you at the garage? I left the garage. Where are you? Let's make it
I
not
just went
nighttime.
back into the garage. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for mud tires.
Oh,
Last map I used this and I was in,
dude.
what do you call it?
Oh, wait, hold on. I don't have a hitch on this. Where'd my hitch go? Game. Game, I had a hitch on. I
Somewhere,
had my hitch on here. Game.
somewhere over the rainbow.
Yeah, basically at this point. And I'm still gonna use this as a scout truck. Okay, I'm good now. All right, you out here? Oh, this thing takes forever to start up. Oh, I'm in love with the steering that takes 8 years to turn.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Come look at my truck, man. Yeah, the garage is a little tight. Here, hold on. Yeah, you got it? But yeah, look at the Nordic symbol on my hood. It's on both of my doors too. But see? Nordic Wolf, it's got the runes around it.
Oh yeah, that does look cool.
Yeah, so look at this truck, man. Look at it. Look at it. Look how beefy,
Looks,
look how good it looks. Okay, now where do I want to
look,
go with this truck? Insane. Who's Money
looks like
Monsters?
a, I don't know, what's he in?
I don't know. I didn't even know there were so many Money Monsters who joined.
He's on a Dairy Special.
Wait, we don't like them. And they're on
He's on,
PC.
yeah, he's on PC too.
I didn't kick him. You can't prove I kicked him. Stream, don't tell him I kicked him. Like, look how big this truck is.
Yeah. So are these basically just Big Brother and Little Brother trucks?
Basically, yep.
That's what I just realized. I'm like, wait a minute. Can that thing have a crane too? I know
Yeah.
it can.
It's
Yeah.
got a bigger crane. It's not fast in first gear. I'm putting it in
Oh,
first plus.
you mean that one high extreme heights one, but it's like 2 feet taller?
Yeah.
This can have it too. It just
Oh,
slaps the hell out
oh,
of it.
did they change it now? I guess, yeah, I guess every time they put a DLC, they have different crane options for trucks now.
They have to put it for all the trucks. Literally every truck has it, but it is not meant for anything else's suspension.
I used to put it on the little what are they
little
called?
trucks and then
No,
shoot 'em in
Freightliners.
the
I
air.
used to put them on the little Freightliners, and that the truck's like you drive, you just feel it bounce. Like, yeah, I'm gonna blow my tires off.
Yeah, that's funny.
What? Can I put it in this thing in high? Yeah, I mean I can. This truck's meant for going through hard places, not not for fast speeds.
Yeah.
Like I'm in high gear right now, and she's fully spinning, and I have
Dude,
big mud tires.
I'm in low plus right now with a crane, and I've had friends get stuck doing logs with the logging truck, and I'm like, "What are you in?" And they're like, "I have a high range gearbox." I'm like, "You idiot," or something. Like, I forget if it even has high range. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. But I
But
just
they,
give it. I think I give it the special, so it has one more gear, like it has a fifth gear. But then I just make sure it's
yeah.
still like it still gives the off-road ability. I
But
don't put my P
oh, dude,
16.
fine tune still has 5 gears and automatic.
Yeah, but I don't like having I don't put that truck in fine tune just because it does good by itself. I mean, there's no point in putting in
Yeah.
fine tune unless you got the front wheel drive. So if you just have to make sure it's off road for the diff to catch, and then you're good enough.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to move with this truck right now.
If I turn off all wheel drive, how good is this thing? It feels like I'm going
Not,
the same speed.
well, then stop and then go.
So I put it in low plus, and we're just cruising.
I just turned off my all-wheel drive. Ow. I almost totaled the front end.
Oh man, I just hit the buttons that I used to do in farming, because that's what I was playing recently, to try to bring up my mini map, and I'm like, oh yeah, this game doesn't have mini map, and this is not farming.
Dude, they should add a mini-map to this damn game. Like, at
It'd
least
be
100
nice.
feet.
Yeah,
Just a small little "where's someone at" indicator.
yeah. Do I see
It
you?
sucks. Oh,
No,
you
I
know what
thought
I
I saw
hate
your
that
truck.
they took out?
What?
They took out, from Motorrunner, they took out cruise control.
From what game?
Motorrunner, they took out cruise control.
Oh, I never used cruise control.
I always used it.
I never recall there being a cruise control. I know there's
You,
gears.
you hold down R3 and then it locks it in gear. Well, not locks in gear, but it makes your throttle max out.
Oh yeah, that's just shifting. That's not
It's
really That's not really cruise control. That's just your gear.
no, it's you don't you can just put your controller down and it'll just
Yeah,
drive.
yeah. It's because they put it in gear. That's all it
Yeah,
is. It's just a transmission in gear. Cruise control is way different than that. This game would not like cruise control, I'll tell you what. My truck is struggling in this. Then again, it is slow, so I don't think it's struggling. I think it's just slow. Man, you're about miles
yeah,
back.
yeah. This thing is slow. I just now put it in what do you call it? Yeah, I'm in fifth gear in automatic right now. I just put in automatic.
Well, then, I got 30 minutes left before I gotta go, and if I like you, I will friend you. So far, you're okay. You're not cocky, you're smart, and you haven't said you're
Fair
better than
enough.
me, so I'm happy with you.
Dude, I haven't played for a few days.
Okay, let me just start my truck back up. There we go. Oh, that was a bad idea leaving it here. It does move. It's just slow at everything it does.
No, you're stuck on
No, I'm
rocks,
not.
of all things.
I think I should have left my 71s on, but I'm pretty sure they're not rated for mud. But these
That's
are.
exactly what it is. You should much rather have mud tread.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
But then again, I'm not really going through much mud right now. I'm going mostly on rocks, and they're slippery. Like these don't grip on rocks. Actually, so my stepdad taught me that if you're off-roading, chains are actually pretty good to have. You're like, oh, those are only for winters. Like, no, because if you're going in something where it's cold and your rubber will start, solidating, the chains will grab onto the rocks and give you traction,
Yeah.
which I did not realize. Like, oh, that's a good trick.
Good to know, in general.
Yeah, and it does work in this game. I have tested it. Like, if your truck has no mud tire
Really?
options, yeah, throw chains on it. It will help it.
I did not. I did not know that.
But obviously, if you're trying to do a long haul or a heavy haul, and you have to put chains on, don't drive through the middle of the mud hole. It's more of it's a decent like if you can still get stuck, but like at like a deep like if it's only like up like half your tire or whatever, the chains will grab. But if it's deep or like your truck will sink and you have no traction with your tires, then yeah, no, you're done.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, this truck is not fast.
I knew there was some about chains and rock and all that, but I didn't really know if the game would do it.
Oh yeah, it's a simulation, like we all are.
Yeah.
So, what is that?
Huh? Oh yeah. I haven't played in a few days. I haven't played in a few days, so.
Who are you talking to?
Grandma.
Oh, thought it was your girlfriend or something. Why did you
No,
laugh?
I'm actually about to move back in with my girlfriend.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you're gay or something. So my watch point's over there, but where do I want to go?
Wait, how old are you?
19.
Okay, I'm 19.
Yeah.
What?
So how old do you think I was? Okay, so I gotta go. We're gonna keep going
I
past
thought you were
this.
like 16 or 17.
Hell no. I can't be a legend at this game and be 16. I would have not been old enough to play spin tires.
Fair enough. I never played Spin Tires.
You're not missing much, but it's pretty good. Mud Runners was where I was at, and then yeah, this game. I missed my C255. I missed that truck.
Everyone says that. I'm like, what truck would that even be? And then they're like, basically the civilian.
No, it's way nope. I don't agree with that.
Oh,
It's
really?
not
I've
even.
had friends say it was like
That's a
that.
that the civilian is a deuce and a half. It's a military truck. That's what that thing's
Yeah,
supposed to be. The
that's what
C
I
two
told
five
them.
five was like an old International. It was like all the other trucks, but with fat tires and no snorkel. Which I don't know why they didn't have a snorkel option for, but like
That's what
that's
I did with Mudrunner. Is once I got that white 5-star truck and the green truck, that's all I used. I didn't use anything
the
else.
8 by 8. Yeah, no, I only use a C255 because it's the only it holds the long logs, right? But it's the only truck that can do long logs and pull another truck with long logs up a mountain and not get stuck.
I've had the white truck, the white 5-star truck do that. I used to actually purposely do that.
Like pulling someone else with a dead truck.
When they run out of gas, or I just have them put it in neutral, or just gas it when we
No,
both.
my friends was just like, yeah, their truck would just run out of fuel and I'd pull them up with my truck and they were fully loaded.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I love using the white truck for is that Rocky Hills. That truck will make it through anything with that torque.
Oh yeah, but I try to not to use the 8 by 8 for everything. I mean, it's a great truck, but I try to not use
Overkill.
the 8 by 8s. Yeah, it was overkill. And then the Zeeks that we drive, the 8 by 8 that we are the Macedon, that's just that 8 by 8 that the military truck, the missile launcher one with the roll
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah.
But that thing sucks. Like I liked it, but that truck burnt
I
the
hate the
most fuel.
nose.
It ran the most fuel out of it. It was a good truck, but that used the most fuel. The base 8 by 8 you get, that one was decent, but didn't have the highest amount of torque. And then that new 8 by 8 when you got all the DLCs, which it's really nice that
I
they're all free.
hated I hated the ground clearance of the front nose.
Yeah, they
That's
kept
what
getting
killed it for
caught.
me.
But then that new white one was pretty good. It's like they fixed it.
I suddenly like the idea of cab overs for logging, but then it's like, oh, that's a lot more.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it works.
it works. Now we're back to where I was.
I am at 52 out of 93. Did you go
What?
straight, or?
What?
Yeah, you did, okay.
Yeah, I went straight and then left because that's all you could go. Fuel to vehicles. There is a watch point there, yes, but there's also one over here too. There's a whole island we haven't explored.
Oh, dude,
Imagine.
the best way for me to explain to people what high gear is when they don't know what it is I'm like, It's for speeding through mud if you can. It's not for weight-bearing loads.
No, it's for if you have a light
Yeah,
vehicle with a high amount of speed
yeah,
and proper tires.
yeah. That's the best way I can put it. Is it's not meant for weight.
But you want to know something really interesting about that? Is high gear.
If
Say
you,
you have a 5 speed. Actually only
yeah,
4 gear. Yeah.
yeah. I've had that where it's like, why is it slower? They're like, it's like, oh, cause it, you know, yeah,
You put it in. It's like when you do a drag race, you can shove your vehicle in second. That's basically as you put it in high gear, and it's not your last gear because that's you blow your engine, but it's a fast idle to keep everything spinning. But once it bogs down, it's bogged. You gotta put it back into first, or else you'll ruin things. Or be like my
yeah.
friend and think R, and even though he took his driver's course, he thought R was race mode
Oh
um
God,
in his Supra,
you're
and
joking, right?
no, I was with him. All of a sudden here, and you just hear the sound of metal hit the ground as we're on the road, and I'm like, he's like, "What's the sound?" My gears are
Damn.
not working. I'm like, dude. He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You just dropped your drive shaft and your transmission." He's like, "How do you know that?" I'm like, "Well, because I don't hear anything scraping anymore, so I'm assuming everything just let go." And sure enough, he pulled over. All I see is that you see the oil trail falling, and I'm like,
God,
he's like, it's like,
it's
how much
just
is that gonna cost? I'm like, you might as well get a new car. He's like, well, I'm like, because it blew up, which means you probably
several
wrecked a
thousand
lot.
dollars.
Yeah, you probably wrecked a lot underneath your vehicle.
Not to mention he had a Supra. He should have known something about cars.
He should have not gotten a Supra. Why would you get a Supra? Like, I'm a
Yeah,
Chevy guy. I don't do Supra. I don't need to hear tut 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 from a car. You left the
exactly.
you
Oh,
you left
lagged
the
out,
game,
lagged out.
brother. Don't leave me.
It's been saying that since I first joined. Is like, lag stuff. And I'm like, damn.
Well, here we're on the same thing. If you like me, you can add me as a friend. Hint hint nudge
I
nudge.
was, I was going to anyways.
Oh, well that's good. That means I'm
Yeah,
likable still. What type of
yeah.
suspension is on this? Oh, leaf spring and air shocks? Ooh, or air suspension. Dude, this thing, dude, I'm going up a gentle hill and it just vibrating. It's like twerking. It's like tut tut tut. I'm like, yep, that's my suspension. If you want, I have the crocodile, or not the crocodile. Sorry, the tank with the crocodile skin over where I am at. If you just want to jump in that.
Mm, I'm about to get off. I have to work on a house tomorrow again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got like
We're doing.
20 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna be probably not gonna be on tomorrow because I gotta get more fuel for the Jenny and all that. But like I said, I have internet and stuff. So like, if you ever want to do a call on this or on PS app and all that stuff, hit me up and all
Oh,
that or whatever.
I don't even have PSF.
Oh, you should
A lot
how
of
do
the
you,
time
you should
though,
get the app.
my little brother is like watching YouTube. So a lot of time I'm not even on. It's just him watching YouTube.
Well, I
Or like the
am doing
game.
YouTube, so you can
Yeah.
find my
So like
YouTube.
the game like runs the game for days. People are like, you were on. I'm like, well, I wasn't.
Mm,
I haven't played for like 5 days. Like, yeah.
yeah, but yeah, yeah. If you ever get the app or whatever, I'll still text you if I'm on. I have the app, so
Mm.
I'm
Oh,
just gonna drive this
yeah.
beast. Yeah, I got like 20 minutes, and then I'm ending my stream.
Yeah, another day.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, think about the farming, cause it is free for this month on the thing, which is odd, cause I paid the full price for it. I never thought it'd be on a monthly game for the next
What?
year or so.
Free for PlayStation Plus?
Yeah, it's one of the monthly games.
Oh, you mean that subscription thing where it's like platinum or something?
No, essential. Essential is
Is
just
that
your
the?
base game PlayStation Plus that you buy, which I'm assuming you have because you're currently playing with me, or you were playing with me.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, check your monthly games on the store, and you should see it.
What, 22?
Farming Simulator 2022. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, amazing, right? That game was like base game 80 bucks, and I've told people like I'm like because I do like a lot. There's a lot of mods and stuff on there, and I try to do a realistic thing where you get out of your vehicle stuff because you can get out of your vehicle and all that. Like it's farming, so there's no
Can you
mud
do the
physics.
same thing? Can you do the same thing that you do for, what do you call it? For Snowrunner that you can on Farming Zone?
Um, there's no mud. There's no physics like that. There's no like vehicle physics. It's more of the farming aspects. You can't run anyone over. You can get out of the trucks. There is a lot of mods, and you say like we do a role play where like, there is semi trucks, right? There is semi trucks. There is trailers. You can haul stuff like that. but it's not like this. It's not the whole task thing. Like so you get the game,
So it's
and
poor man's mobile game
no,
SnowRunner.
because this game is based on off-roading, right? Like
Yeah.
that's so that
That game
farming,
is based on farming.
yeah. So farming has the whole franchise of farming has existed longer than the SnowRunner and MudRunner franchise, so it's old. And it's
Oh.
really it is fun. Like if you get it and download it next time on, if you want to play it, I'll teach you and stuff like that, and then I'll kind of get you used to the game, the controls like that, because
I say
it
I
is fun.
bought it at some point, or like my friend had it, and then I played it, but I didn't really play it. I didn't even know how to.
Yeah, I'll teach you. Once you get into it, it's fun. Like obviously we gotta wait for crops to grow. It can get boring, so we do have fun. Like so there's the basic game where you get your tractors, you farm stuff like that. But we get mods because we started on the hard mode, which people are like, oh, it's hard. It's like, no, you just start with less money basically, and we get a bunch of these old mods, like old cases and stuff like that, with these tiny tractors, right? That cost like nothing to buy, but they're small. We would do the grinding, but obviously it's like Snowrunners, right? You don't get all the good trucks, you got to grind a bit, right? And then you get the good stuff, and then all of a sudden the game becomes easy when you get all the good trucks, right? Same with farming. You can start with the crappy stuff, do a bit of grinding, and once you start earning that good money and doing stuff like that, next you're selling all your old
So,
tractors and buying the brand new, and then and then I do a role play thing for my server, so like I get a bunch of stuff, and then my friend got a Kabuto DLC, which is because there's DLCs for that game too, you got to buy. You don't have to, but uh, I got there's no mods for this. It allows you to get in your friends' vehicles, which is really nice because it helps the RP, like the whole roleplay aspect. And then I would be a mechanic. Obviously, you can't fix vehicles and stuff like that, but we do our own things. Like you could have been a farmer, or you could, for example, say you wanted to be a truck driver in that game instead of being a farmer. There's warehouses and stuff. I could place down the warehouses. We could put stuff in it, and then you could drive trucks and stuff to different locations because there's a lot of different semi truck options. And all that. And then you can upgrade
cool.
it. Like you can still change the tires, the engine, stuff like that. The engines do matter when it comes to that. Like there's no obviously durability stuff like that, but there's no damage or anything like that because that's the game is not about that for some reason. But you can over time, your vehicles will get paint chips and stuff like that, and will operate funny if they're too dirty like if they keep being dirty for long periods of time. But like there's still customization options, still change colors, license plates, stuff like that. So it's still fun. It just it feels weird because I like Snowrunners for the whole off-roading trucking, but then farming is also relaxing, right? Two games I like.
Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Okay, man.
Mm.
It was nice meeting you. I hope we get to play again soon.
Yeah. Alright. See ya.
See you later, man. I have no idea where I'm going. Temp temporary measures. That's probably a roadblock or something. Oh wait, is that the garage? Oh, it is. Duncan Bay. What do I have to do to get there? Short circuit. No. 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 Trying to find it allows it garage slots, truck store, warehouse access. Oh, it could have a truck store option. Oh, oh, that's for the next map. Never mind. I want to find Colton White. Oh, hey, Colton. I'm trying to find access the gateway. No, I don't want that gateway. I want to figure out how to do the gateway here. I want to know how to use the ferry. Because I've been on the ferry in BC. It was fun. Is it this? Access the gateway. Two consumables. Oh, they're just at the farm? Oh, well, that's like right over here. If I can get here with this truck, then I'm good. Right? Pretty sure? Let's go. I only have like 10 minutes. Come on. This truck's bouncy, I gotta tell you. On the back end, there's no weight. I saw that you're playing Snowrunners, so I thought I'd hop in and see you play. Oh, thank you. I mean, to be fair, you are sort of late. I will probably be getting off pretty soon. But I mean, you got the whole stream to watch. And Colton, I have a question. Do you like Farming Simulator? Like, I've been doing some streams on farming, and I've been doing pretty good. I was wondering if you'd like to see that series, because I mean, I have the videos that were uploaded and stuff, and I mean, I didn't see you there because I don't know if you even like it, but yeah. Also, I wish you had like Discord or something, or some way I can like text you and say, "Hey, I'm doing farming or doing Snowrunners," because it'd be really helpful. Then you could join whenever I'm on. Like watch it. Don't tip over. We're not tipping over the new truck. This truck came with this map. I found it. By accident. I didn't even know it was there. Is it the new farming sim? Yeah, 2022. Yeah, I've been playing it. It's if you look on my channel, I have it on the streams. It's been really good. I've been playing it for a while, and it's been really, really nice. Oh, there's an... Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Rock slide. Yeah, I see that. Well, I have an idea. Not a bright idea, but I have an idea. If I die, I had an idea. Come on. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach a winch. Cannot, okay. Well, honestly, I'm not doing it today because I'm doing this game. But if you look at my YouTube channel on my previous streams, I have it. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. No game, no. I don't know how to mentally recover from this. Oh, it's not good. Uh-oh. Hmm. Well, I died, apparently. Is there no other way to get consumables other than go across the map? Yep. I mean, I could take the road there. Actually, I should probably get a truck, because I like this truck, but this truck is, like, too big for just small stuff. Is there a truck I have? What's my rear end look like on this? No, go up. Mm, I know I have a truck for this. You know what? Let's take you. I never thought I'd take you, but by you starting sound really bad. Really, really bad. Um, there's no shortcut to get over there, is there? Well, yes and no, I guess. There is a shortcut. Or we're taking it. No idea if we're gonna make it, but there's a shortcut. Nah, I almost hit that. Now, I like this truck because it has the wolf decal, but we're gonna see if it has any use for what we're doing. Oh God, stop. Well, I got the snorkel for it. Oh, come on. Oh, this is certainly, is that a boat launch? Like, is that ooh, I hit a rock. I wasn't looking at that rock. I was looking at these rocks, the small ones. Is is it is the boat launch deep? Like if I drive over here, is it deep? Not that deep. Diff lock, cause tires are wet, and then yeah, boom. This is a terrible boat launch. All right, I was going where? I was going to the farm. I want to at least get the ferry done. Is it 50 kilometers an hour? Ah, it's kilometers an hour. It really is the Canadian map. Oh, the brakes. I forgot. They're not the best. Especially not when you have all this power in this truck. It does make for quick drive though. And then we're gonna go over here. Ooh, made that cab twist a little bit. I want to go too fast. I want to tip over. Should put a lower gearbox on this. Okay, the bridge does exist, which is good. So there's two trucks that came with this DLC. I had one, the Kenworth that I was driving earlier, the big pink or the purple one that I customized. Oh, I don't think I told you, but I also have Snowrunner, though I have to. I have commercial, so I don't know. I have no idea, man. But if you want to Google it, we can. I won't be able to play today, obviously. I don't have much time. But yeah. Um, man, too bad you didn't have Discord. I could just text you then. Is where I'm going right here? Oh, the farm is right here. Okay. Well, the farm has definitely been a farm. Well, let's hope this truck can make it. This has definitely been washed out. But I mean, it's not bad. It's doable. Shift. Well, actually, don't shift. That'd be bad. Okay, then we're gonna go to... Alright, now we gotta go back. Yeah, that was a good idea. Yeah, we gotta go back, and then we're gonna go down this. Like, you don't want to play at all? You don't want to play right now? Because I can't play right now. I can't is the word. I'd like to play with you eventually one day. If we can. Good to have friends to play with. That barn looks like it's sinking. This red one in front of me. Alright, so this is the road. Excellent. Beautiful. Alright. Let's get to my destination. Oh, we're getting there pretty quickly. This thing is fast. Wow, I didn't realize how bad that road was. Come on. Come on. Oh, wheel slip. There we go. There we go. Truck's handling it pretty well. I haven't seen any of my wheels leave the ground. That's what I'm usually worried about. I'm full steering. PS4, I'm not sure. As I said, you'd probably have to Google it. Ooh, avoid those trees. no traffic, so I'm not worried about. Whoa! I felt the whole truck twisted. I was worried for a second. Like, look how much like this leans. Like this whole truck will just lean. Reminds me of him. Ooh, stop. Well, I stopped and it didn't seem to work that well. I commence full speed. Okay, let's let it downshift. Well, we don't want to go right because that's to the ferry. Ferry's not built yet. That's my whole goal before I end the stream, which is like in a minute, but I might go a couple minutes. Is to get the ferry built. I'm hoping it's this mission, but probably not. Come on, come on. Uh-oh, water current. That's why I was worried about doing the ferry or like doing the road this option for pathing. Is there like a bush in front of me I can grab? I'm stuck on the rock. Oh, phew. Thought I was gonna tip. That would have sucked. Okay, this should make it from now on, right? I mean, I made it here, no problem. I do get a load, but this is not a bad load. It says yes, cross-layers relay support between PlayStation. Oh, perfect. Now, Colton, you just need to get a Discord so that I can add your Discord so I can tell you when I'm on. Because you did not show up to the stream until the end, sadly. Oh, wait, my road's right here. Nope. Oh, I thought I was tipping. She was, this truck likes to tip sometimes. The frame is just very twistable and bouncy. It gets nerve-wracking sometimes. Also, I need to get rid of all this. I got so much speed and power. It's just so torquey. I want to lower it. Ooh, gateway's now open. Crossing the east. Yeah, the small is east. Does the ferry come? $750. Do I get to go on the ferry?